All right, I had to make sure that Hokusai or Shelter didn't get a buff before I recorded Lily, because she really is a low priority for me. I don't think I have a video of her on the channel, but she really is like the worst version of Artoria, like one of the worst. And like she is a 3-star functionally. That's how you need to look at her. She is basically a 3-star. Base attack low. This is bad. This is very, very bad for a 4-star. Now, attack isn't everything, but if you're having a DPS that is supposed to be a farmer at 12 cost, you need to be bringing like attack that matches, that warrants it. When I bring Ku Caster, am I expecting him to hit as hard as Samurabuki? Fuck no! I'm expecting him to hit as hard as he can hit. Lily hits significantly lower than other servants. She is carried by the fact that she is MP5, or easily MP5 for a 4-star. Yeah, for a 4-star. Oh, not a single turn. Here we. She has a buffed MP, and she's gone through a couple buffs. That is why her MP is this high. But face guarding, no. Not going to be doing that much damage. Not in comparison to some of these others. Like, she's matching Summer Gareth, but Summer Gareth is considered one of the weakest Summer Servants we've gotten in a while. Like, Gareth came out and people were saying she needed a buff already. Lily? She's gotten her buffs. And she's matching the weakest Summer Servant. Servants that usually don't get buffs, thus are like made a little stronger recently. And by a little, I mean like broken like Summer Ibuki and like meta changing like Summer Scotty. Because like regardless of what you think, Summer Scotty did move far. So base opinion, Artoria Lily, she is there to help you out at the start of the game before you get actual sabers. That's the TLDR. Let's continue on with the video though. Much like Matahari, she's not changing too much as she ascends. First stage is like her girly but knightly. This is more girly. This is less girly because the skirt's lower. But she is basically a welfare servant that has some changes to her artwork. Think like Habit Trot, because you get them the same way in the front point. Gotcha. MP charge 0.6. This is looking exactly like Saber Artoria. Like exactly. These still aren't good, but Saber Artoria has stuff in her kit to like. She doesn't care about face guard. Most of the time, they're being converted into buster cards, so who cares what their hit count is? This regen is decent enough. She will get some charge back, especially combined with some stuff in her kit. But this is still like year 1 hit counts. Still not good. First skill is what was buffed, I believe. Yep. So, was Instinct, 14 stars. That's it. That's the skill. Bye-bye. Now, it is 15 stars, so they gave it 1. She has a 20% battery, and her healing received is up 50%. So, I believe this is because, like, this is supposed to be where, like, she starts to get, like, Avalon and the healing that the sheath provides, or like she's going like meets Merlin. I don't know. Path where flowers fall. It's ambiguous, and like it probably has to do with Merlin. There's no interlude. There is no interlude, so we don't actually know the story for this. Because like if you think of Salter, we like her battery got buffed because like of an interlude, so we actually know why. That's the weakness of strengthenings. Like the name for the skill changes, and we don't know why the skill actually changed. Like what happened in Chaldea? What event? What trauma did Nero inflict on people that they must progress their skills to be able to stop Nero from singing? Oh my god. If there actually is a servant that actually got a skill buff to make it so that Nero would stop singing, I'm gonna laugh out of my chair. Second skill, 50% mana burst. Artoria Saber got this buff too. It's in the same slot too. Third skill, party MP gen regen. 20%, 3 turns, 5 turn cooldown. I'm not gonna sit here and say that Artoria Lily has the worst possible skill set imaginable, because she doesn't. She doesn't have the worst. It's just not good either. Like, cool. Her arts cards will actually have a better chance of helping her get back to her MP, and it helps out everyone else in the party. Cool. Getting stars so she can crit on those arts cards. A battery to help her get back. Cool. This not so good, but here's the thing: she is not functioning in double Coin Sky. She functions in double Oberon. So her having a 1-turn mana burst isn't that big of a deal. The issue we have is you are using double Oberon with a servant that already has low base attack. So the only thing that really is scaling that well is like just damage in general. Like you might come up to a point where like you just don't kill with, even with your MP5 Lily, you're not killing with double Oberon. That's the issue I'm talking about. Like there's only so far you can go. Her having this 1 turn is a problem. This is her only damage steroid, and she doesn't get to use it during double Oberon, so she has to fully be carried by her supports. Like, passive skills, 17.5% debuff resistance, and riding C, 6% quick up. Appends, you're gonna have these. I hope for the love of God she has this for Merlin, and that her interactions with Merlin are like similar to the ones we see Castoria and Oberon. I like, because I would love to see this version of Artoria, especially because we see her in Grand Carnival, how she's like actually like wholesome, and like Lily is actually the opposite of Castoria, because Castoria is a pessimist and like is very similar. I don't want to say like she full on is Morgan Lily, but there is an overlap between the two that, yes, it's not true, but it's also not that far off. Artoria Lily, she might actually just be like pure innocent Artoria that isn't thinking about kicking people across the field because they annoyed him. Or maybe Artoria Lily actually is like this, and Grand Carnival just didn't think that would be funny, or that would like fit the character. So I think that would actually be hilarious now if it turns out that Artoria actually, like Castoria, like that is actually Artoria's personality, like deep down inside. But I don't know. I would find that funny. More Grand Carnival content, please. But yeah, if you get mana loading, you will be able to start from 60%. Wait, let me just double check that for double Oberon. No. I think you'd be using a K-scope for that. NP. 8-hit Buster AoE. Cool for that will gen some stars if you put some star gen stuff on her somehow. This MP will gen some stars. And we come to the point where, or why she has the healing received, because of Caliburn. I find that weird though that Caliburn is providing the healing, but yeah, like, why is Caliburn? You would think Excalibur with Avalon would be providing healing. I think it's because the eternal youth thing, or keeping her young. If I had to guess, that's the reason. Or her going to Avalon. Maybe her just going to Avalon since Merlin's there, like for training. All right, moving on. Ascension stuff. What mats you need? She's the hungry girl. It's an Artoria. Of course she's hungry. They didn't show that in Carnival Phantasm, but I'm sure she's eating enough to remind Emiya that that's hell he's walking into every time he goes to Chaldea's kitchen. That's hell he's walking into. He has to fight off. How many hungry lionesses? Hold up. How many hungry lionesses are there in Chaldea? One. I'm not counting Arthur. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Emiya has to fight off 14 lionesses, all scrambling for some meat. Holy shit, this man has truly witnessed atrocities. But enough of the joke. 40 medals on her. 40 medals on her. God, no. God, no. Forget what I said about leveling the append. You need that shit for like most of the servants that just came out. Like after the auto, sure, but like you should not be like actively farming just to get Lily's skill up. This is like, oh, I farmed the lottery. I have extra mats. Let me just level this while I have it. Bonsi, party attack, crit star gen while she's on the field. I thought she needed it, and she. Oh, also this matches. It's similar to Castorias because Castorias is this, but with MP gen instead of star gen. So I think that's kind of cool. Yeah. So buff Artoria Lily, give her star gen on this skill, and then her MP will become a star bomb, just like Suzuka goes in. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna talk about for Lily. She's not a good servant. She's not someone I'd use actively unless I am truly bored, and I'm looking for like content to stall on stream. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you enjoyed, drop a like or sub. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.